Hello. Welcome everyone to JLAB TV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the final episode of the Youth Academy Challenge with Siena. And my word, can I say one thing only. We're in the Champions League. After 16 years of trying, after 16 full seasons, we have officially secured a top 3 finish. Now, we didn't win the league, but we sure as hell gave it our absolute best. That's all I can ask for, right? So let's go with the games we've had since we last met, shall we? The first game we had was a 1-0 defeat against Inter Milan. We were beaten off the ball quite comfortably by them, and it was the only goal of the game. And the 19th minute in, Mackay with the finish to give Inter Milan the 1-0 lead and all 3 points. If I recall correctly, this is a Scotsman. Yes, I do remember this guy because I actually had a save made where he was still a mother and I was going to buy him. I actually recognized the name. I just realized it's that guy. Christ. What could it have been, eh? What could it have been? Still, Inter win 1-0. We actually gave a good account of ourselves and we almost got an equaliser, but it wasn't to be. We did lose in the end of the day. If that match had screamed alarm bells for me, this match put a nail in our coffin for chances of the title. Margiotta gave us the lead inside 11 minutes, but Bologna got an equaliser in the 36th minute of the game with that header. It was really well done, but we did get back in front. JLABT somehow gets there first and scores 2-1. Bologna make it 2-2. Juninho finds Safin, he finds Traore, and Safin scores. Well, he doesn't score. He finds a pass that allows Cabrini to score. I thought he was offside at first. Then in the 93rd minute of the game, the last kick of the game, Wingberg scores to make it 3-2 to Bologna. We tried to go for it. It didn't pay off. And they got all 3 points in this game. And I honestly felt when that goal went in, we're not going to get the title. We're done. We're not going to win it. And I realized at that point, it was game over. We couldn't get anything out of this. And the worst part is, Inter Milan and Juventus both lost on this weekend too. So we literally could have closed the gap on both of them and we didn't because we lost instead of won. So disheartening. It was so disheartening. At least the next match we definitely came around and did better. Took on Fiorentina. We destroyed them. Margiotta finds the second. He's got double figures for goals this year, believe it or not, in all competitions, which is amazing. And in 23 minutes in, Margiotta again gets involved. He actually has another cross. He finds JLABT this time. JLABT is on good goal scoring form right now. And then in the 36th minute of the game, JLABT gets given the pass. He runs and gets his second. 3-0 before half time. Is looking very strong. Oh, there was a fourth, by the way. Hermes finds his second. He finds Eifrat. He finds JLABT. JLABT completes his hat-trick. So 4-0 up at half time. We're looking very strong. They do get a goal back, unfortunately for us, and the clean sheet did die. A very abrupt ending. Margiotta just doesn't do much of the tackle, and Castelli gets their open goal for him, effectively. But we make it 5 in the 91st minute game, as Hermes finds Carella, who finds Eifrat, finds Carella, finds Eifrat, who scores 5-1. We trounced Fiorentina at their ground for one last time. It made me feel happy that we were the better team, and we just showed why we were so good. And this was without our best centre-back pairing. Both our centre-backs, Brunet and Polino, were either injured or suspended for this game too. And we still hit them for 5. Really good stuff here. Really good stuff. The next match, I had even more hope. 4 minutes in, we were 1-up against Juventus. And JLABT with the opening goal. Really good goal scoring form from him. And with Polino out, injured, I thought we weren't going to do so well. But then we get the ball back. 33 minutes in. Zorchi finds Eifrat. A really good ball. Really good finish. We've been before. We've been turned up because Juventus before, and we threw it away. This time, we did not. 3-0 up inside 84 minutes. Calandro finds Eifrat, who gets his second. We're not going to lose this now. We're never going to lose this now, surely. Though Juventus did give us a scare. 86 minutes in, they get a goal back, and Shang with the finish. And he just did that. They thought they had a chance. They didn't. We beat them. We get 4 points off Juventus, 3 points off Inter Milan. We've beaten both the teams above us. And I literally thought, when the result was confirmed that we've beaten them, we still have a chance. We still have a chance to get something out of this title race still. But then we went to 18th place Pescara and lost 1-0. 12 minutes in, we went behind. And we didn't get a goal. We couldn't score against 18th place Pescara, who got relegated not too long after this result. And our title hopes and dreams died in this match. It was confirmed mathematically that we could not catch Juventus or Inter at this point. Juventus especially. But our hopes and dreams of a title vanished in thin air. Our next match was at home to Bari. We came back strong. So it feels like we are good at home and away we're not so great. Margiotta scores his 5th of the season. A really good finish from him. And then it's 2-0 inside 36 minutes. Margiotta involved again. Finds Valentina, finds Ifra, and keeper's not getting to that, unfortunately for him. I'm not complaining. And then 41 minutes in, from their own keeper kicking it away, it hits John Bot in the face. And we win 3-0 in the most bizarre way possible, especially for the third goal. Accidental, yes, but good either way, to ensure we get all 3 points against Bari, who have, on their time, on their day, been really painful to face off against in the past. We felt good. It confirmed a 3rd place finish, at least, for us today. Unfortunately for us, we took on 17th place Atalanta, and inside 3 minutes, we were 1-0 down. And I wish I knew why the keeper didn't go for that first and get the ball. But okay, we get an equaliser inside 17 minutes. So I thought, we're good. John Bot finds Ifra, finds a bot, finds Ifra again. We're going to get something out of this. We can beat Atalanta still, right? Right? No. 40 minutes in, they equalise. Oh, they take the lead again, sorry. Dabo finds Faber, and that pass was just incredible. By the time they get a 3rd goal, we're already down to 10 men. And they hit us from the corner, and Cavallini with the finish. And they beat us 3-1. It was just one of those games, unfortunately, and we could not do anything about it. They certainly got a straight red for a late tackle, but by this point, we can only get 3rd place. And 3rd place is confirmed. We are in the Champions League. Milan and Genoa fighting for the last Champions League spot. Milan take on Cagliari. Genoa take on Bari. So I think both teams should win. And Genoa actually have a player that's in 1st place in the goal scoring chart. I remember telling you about this guy, like, you know, Eddie Saragossa. He's really good. Kinda wish he never came through the academy, but what can you do when they produce someone this good? Daniel Ifra's got 20 goals this year, and I think for what he has done and how bad he is at times, when he turns up, he turns up. It's just a shame he's not done it consistently over the last 4 years. 17 goals 1 year, then 3 the next, then 10 the next, and now 20 again this year. If he had done that more consistently over the last couple of years, we might have been in Europe more often and may have already won the title at one point. Who knows? But he's 1 game away from completing a full season in the league. Hopefully, just hopefully, we can have a good time, yeah? Can we end this on a bang with Udinese? And can we celebrate more than just a former player winning a league title? Because yes, Modena won the league title. Giuseppe DiBiase's a league champion in both as a player and as a manager. He's actually done the job. He's done the business. He won the Liga Pro Girone B as both a player for us and a manager for Modena. And it's hilarious. It's wonderful. It really is. I love the fact he's done that. I'm so excited for him. I really am. And he's actually won it as a player for both us and Ascari, and now as a manager for Modena. It's wonderful. It really is. But anyway, let's go to the game against Udinese for one final time. We're going to have a lot of fun, I think, with this. Hopefully, this will go well. We've got a few players out injured, but Viatina's out for 6 days. Brunette's suspended. The second is suspended. Beckers is out for 7 weeks to 3 months, unfortunately, because he broke his ankle in an under-20s game. So, hopefully, this will be something to remember. Let's see how he gets on against Udinese for our final game in charge. They have a corner inside the 11th minute of the game. We don't get to it. It's off the line of Margiotta, and that's not a good sign straight away. But we get a free kick now. Margiotta will take it. He saved the ball off the line. He's now assisted for a goal. Claudio Polino scores his 10th ever goal for the club, and he's 8th in the league. He's only 2nd this year, but the fact he's got 10 goals for us overall tells me that our best ever centre-back that's consistently stayed is doing a good job. I wish I'd landed. I really do. But here we are now. They got a chance. We got to defend against this from them. So can we deny Udinese a chance at goal, or will we need to be concerned about having to see our keeper make a save? It could be a force of save here, and they've missed it. That's a bad miss. As things stand, Genoa are currently in 4th place because Milan are not winning. Genoa are. Here's John Bot in the meantime, though. So finds Di Luigi. Can he do something? Calandra. Oh, he steered it wide. Oh dear. Half time, just 1-0. Not much has really happened for us since we got a goal and since we had some chances. They had some more chances afterwards. But Genoa, as things stand, are going to be finishing in 4th place ahead of Milan, which must be a pretty bad result for their point of view. Atalanta in 17th place. They made it hard to defeat against them, all the more embarrassing. Atalanta, Pescara, if we'd beaten both those teams, we might have had a chance to potentially be looking at taking over 2nd spot, because Inter and Juventus, that's the last game of the year. If only we did not lose those 2 silly matches, we might have a chance at 2nd place and would actually be in 2nd place between usual results between teams and goal difference, but it is what it is, unfortunately. So let's hope for the best. We got a corner. I thought would take it. It's not ideal to see him there, but he's still one of my best corner kick takers. We can play in the middle. Finds Calandra. Iolu. We find Vincenze. Oh, bit lucky. John Bot. That's a sitter. He's going to score. That is very fortunate for him to score. And that's his 125th league goal for us. It's very lucky it's happened, but I'll take it either way. We have deserved 3rd place this year, and despite the fact we've not really won the league as we'd want to, I mean, it's not really a good vision for Lenzi. It's just very lucky it's hit him, quite frankly. And he's got the assist for it too. A corner, I thought to take it again, because he can. Plays in the middle, it's been headed the way back to him, and he can do some damage with this. Played across, has done, finds Iolu, Lenzi, finds a bot. That time he meant it, and it's easily dealt with. 2 for him, 3 for us. And now, Siena cruising. We really are cruising now. This is why I'm very content with this side. I think for the first time in a very long time, we felt like a very good team. And that's saying a lot. Okay, so Udinese again with a throw. And we're going to try and defend this. We should be able to defend this. I can't say it's thrown away a 3-goal lead, but we have almost done it before now. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a bit lucky. What a save. That was a good effort. Really good effort. We have won. We've got 3rd place. We already had it, but it's made it more secure at this point, and we are doing well. As we win our last game of the season, Pedro Flores did get a winner for Milan, so Milan do get 4th place. We get our best ever points tally of 77 points, 11 points off Juventus in the end, which really tells you how much we fell away towards the end of the season, because at one point we were leading this title race. We just fell away in the second half of the season for whatever reason, away from home or not. And for the last season, that's not the end of the world. But I also want to try and get an affiliate before we did anything else. So let's see if we can get 1 more people. And we are going to get 1 more affiliate. So I'll be doing that later. Overall, though, we have managed to win ourselves today. We managed to do really well. Claudio Polino gets the Player of the Match award for that result. And Di Luigi is wanted by West Brom still. They've been absolutely annoying us for the entirety of the game. We get 18.9 million for getting 3rd place. We are in the Champions League as well for next year, which we won't be doing ourselves because we will be ending the series now. But it was fun while it lasted, right? And we're going to see if we can get 1 more affiliate before we end the series. And maybe unlock another country while we're here. So, let's see what we can do. So, end of the season reviews happened. We are here. We got ourselves in a very good position. We sold a few players. Fonaza went and got loaned out immediately, so that says a lot. And we saw him do well, actually. Look at that, 11 assists for Semberedese. That's kind of good to see. Cardi also managed to help his side survive in Serie B, which is really useful. Novello, of all people, went to Port Vale and got 18 goals. And where did they finish? I'm actually curious. They finished in 12th, so mid-table for League One. That's not bad at all. And we got Tortelli at Crotone and didn't do very well for them, did he? Where did they finish? 8th in Serie B, so he didn't do very well for them, but he still got goals. And Bonucci went and left for 130,000. Didn't play a single game. And then you got other players like Carrero, who got 17 goals this season on loan. And then you got Mugeri, who also got 11 from midfield, but he took penalties. Russo's leaving us, so I don't care about him. Mugeri did quite decently for his team. Centre-back, 4 goals, 7.1 rating. And you got quite a few players who were okay. Nobody did a worse rating than 6.7, which is very nice indeed. This season, we got Champions League football. we were only meant to be getting mid-table. So 2 straight seasons we got into the European football was really nice. We got knocked out the second knockout round by PSV, who got to the semi-finals in the end of the Europa League, which is very good to see. And we got to the quarterfinals of the Coppa Italia, which is where we expected to be. So I do regret not winning this one. I think that was a trophy we should have won this year. I really do. Even if Milan did win the trophy in the end. Moments to remember. Biggest win, 5 against Calgary. Easily the biggest win. We got the match to remember being the 3-1 victory against Real Betis. And the Ayalu goal was the goal of the season. And you'll know that goal. It is the one that made me so happy. If it wasn't the goal of the season, I don't know what would have been the goal of the year. It was that good. Such a good goal. Finances, sponsorship up by $1 million. 1.1 million to be exact. We lost that by 2 million in broadcast revenue, which is fine. We can make that easily. Corporate hospitality up by almost 2 million. That's what new selling can do for you. Prize money up by 12 million. And matchday commercial and retail up by 260,000. Reputation's not good up at all, but we made 5.34 million in merchandise sales, 1.96 of those being non-domestic. And 18,665 shirts sold well. Obot, Mapelli, Polino, Ivret, and Viatina. So, no surprises there. How it lined up was quite nice. Obot was really good. Bertucci was really good. Brunet actually got an average rating +7 for the first time. Di Luigi almost got into the 7s too, as did Ayalu. So no one really did terribly, which is very nice indeed. I mean, several players getting 10 plus goals. Desegni, Viatina, Obot, Ivret getting 10 or more goals. Viatina also got 10 assists, which is very useful indeed. I don't think this was a really bad year in that regards. The worst rating we had for our best 11 was Desegni with 6.88, and he got injured at one point at the beginning of the season too, so can't even blame him. Accolades, we got the man of the year last year. We should get it again this year. And Vertucci actually got the most clean sheets, with 25 clean sheets this year, and that's very good for a record for us. Bot was the player of this year. Margetta was the young player of the year at 24. Ayalu was the goal of the season. Ifat got 26 goals, most season. Vertucci, 10 assists. Ifat, most player of the matches with 6. Polino, 7.2 rating, average rating, and Ayalu with 45 passes per 90 was quite nice. And that is how our season ending. So, I'm excited. I really am excited. A record high, 3rd place. Never done it before. Never gone in the top 4 before. But now here we are in 3rd with a really good defense of just 29 goals conceded. Last year, we bested up by just 1 goal, but we also lost 4 less games than last year. We just won more games this year. There's no way to just say otherwise. It's just a really good year for us. And Viatina has finally been named in the overall best 11. It's taken a long while, but there you go. And the fact that this is an all... I think the only person in this list that was not from our academy is Carmonetti. He's still in there. All these years later, he's the only one that's not come up through our academy. And that is remarkable when you realize that's the case. But there you go. The best 11 now. The fact that we've only got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those players still at the club. Dyer's about to leave anyway. Barbini, Fantozzi are both at the club as coaches. Basilico's at Lyon. DBS is the manager of Modena. He just won the league with them. I think Conte might retired. No, he hasn't. He's just got no club. I'd be shocked if he doesn't retire. And I think at one point he was looking to get a scouting role, so he might be able to stay in the country or stay in the role. Oberti. Remember this guy? He was bald at one point. He's now got hair. And it's weird to look at. He retired at the age of 30. What the young age that is. Caminetto retired at 31. Rizzoni retired at 35. Record appearance maker, 468 appearances. Wasn't broken. Brondi made 358 appearances for us. And then made 198 appearances for Galatasaray. What a player he was in his day. Jack Oliver, record goal scorer, 210. What a player he was for us. Andrea Colucci, 314 appearances, then was never really good enough to stay with us in the end. He still did okay, and he was really good for us, but we had to move him on, and he retired at the age of 35. Marcus Gabato, this is a player I regret losing, honestly. He got a broken leg and never recovered from it, and then he retired at the age of 28. What a shame that is, but yes, we're looking good. We are looking really good here, and the fact that the actually performance position, the only thing that was below was the position, I think tells you how good we were in this game. And how good we were in this season. They want us to get mid-table again, which honestly is good. And then record top half. Then be the best of the rest. Oh, that is a promise. They want us to progress quite nicely. They really do. I'm going to accept it because it's my last season anyway. And then in the seasons, we're going to say mid-table because I think, yeah, mid-table we've got to be looking at that and saying that's what we've got to do. We've got to say group stage proper for the Champions League. And then nothing else to talk about. So, very good stuff. happy to talk to you guys. I really am. So there we go. It was good for us. We had a good time. We are going to go to South Korea because I think it's good for merchandises. I've got the player of the season. Wait, the premier gentleman. Because he got no bookings. I actually did not know this was a thing. He had no bookings at all. That's when Marco was pressing forward. What an achievement that is. Benson was the player of the year for the Serie A, and I thought it was second in the end for top goal scorer. Missed out by a single goal, which is a shame. He would have won it if he got an extra goal, but there you go. And I'm one of the front runners for the manager of the year and manager's manager of the year, so I think I'm good. Think I'll be good somehow. Don't know why. Could be wrong. I'm going to say it was really good, but Tielemans again deserves credit because he got, at the 5th place. What a manager he is. Tielemans is actually becoming a decent manager in the save. I mean, he doesn't look like an amazing manager, does he? But he's done a good job for them. He's done a really good job for them. And he's had some decent jobs as well. Villarreal, Empoli, Espanyol, and Genoa. That's where he's been as a manager, and he's been really good at Genoa. So good stuff and really good stuff. Also, quick shout out to Real Madrid, who at one point were 29 games unbeaten, having won all 29 games. They dropped only 6 points all year round. That was ridiculous. What a ridiculous season that is in the end. And we have a new affiliate in the form of Varazdin. So Croatia's on our list of places we can go to next season for the Youth Academy Challenge, and I'm very excited that is the case. And that means, in this season alone, we have got 5 new affiliates, which is remarkable when you realize that's the case. Also, I'm going to have to get the facilities to be upgraded because the training facilities went down in stuff. So, one last thing I'm going to do, improve them, please. Thank you. They rejected the... What the... No! Why? If I wasn't already leaving and finishing this, I would have been furious about this. What the hell? I can't believe they actually turned me down. Dumbasses. So, for one final time, we are going to go through all the leagues that really matter to us in Italy because I want to look at all of them. We have seen that Juventus won the league, Inter got second, we got third, Milan got fourth to get the championship places. Genoa and Napoli got into Europa League, while Benevento got into Europa Conference League for the 2nd year running. Pescara, Parma and Roma are all relegated. Roma only surviving 1 year as they come back from the 2nd tier. The team that have gone up have been Cremonese, Sassuolo and Spezia. Sassuolo not win the league instead of Cremonese is a surprise to me, but I suppose I shouldn't be too shocked by it. Regina, Siena, Juve Stabia and Chiva Verona all going down from Serie B. In the 3rd tiers of Italian football, Padova went up, Lenago, Tip, Salo and Lecco all went down. In the B version, Modena, Giuseppe Diapi's Modena and Fermana went up. They were the team that won the playoffs. Bra, Vispesaro and Monterosso went down. Monterosso only getting 4 points overall. Is a horrible season for them. And the last team that went up was Catania. The teams that went down were Arcia, Messina, Pontenza and Travelers. I think that's how you say the last teams, but they were the teams that went down in the end. So we're now going to go and look at European football. The team that actually won the Europa League was actually Braga. They beat Bilbao in the final 1-0. A good result for their point of view. They're in the Europa League if they didn't do well in their league. The team that won the Europa League was actually Reading. They beat Everton 2-0 in the final. So they are in the Champions League as a result of that, if they didn't get the place through league competition already. And the team that won the Champions League was Bayern Munich. They beat Liverpool in the final 1-0 to regain the crown. I think that's their first crown since 37. Yeah, 37. And they're the first German team to have done it since then as well. So it's been a long time for German clubs. It really has been. But yes, that's what we're going to do. We are going to end this here. It's the last episode we'll be playing ourselves as a manager. But if I get 10 likes for this video, I will do an extra video where we go 5 years into the future, where we go over what has happened in those seasons with Siena after I've gone, after I've resigned as the manager. Because I'm curious to see what could have happened there. And I want to know if you actually want this or not. So this is the longest video. I would not have made this a point until this point, but I want to know if you want to see that at the end of the day. So, hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share this video and that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. And so anyway, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.